The Democratic candidates will debate tonight in New York after one of the biggest rallies of the campaign. Bernie Sanders spoke to some 27,000 people last night at the iconic Washington Square Park. A new poll shows that Hillary Clinton leads Sanders by 10 points in New York, 52 to 42%. Nancy Cordes is inside the Brooklyn Navy Yard. That's the site of tonight's debate. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. This is a debate that Sanders pushed for. He wanted a chance to go up against Clinton on her home turf. In fact, her campaign headquarters is not even 10 blocks from here. Both of them going to tonight's debate, the last one on the schedule, with some scores to settle after the most confrontational week of the campaign.
We've got a surprise for the establishment.
In Washington Square Park, just over a mile from Wall Street, Sanders tore into Clinton's ties to top financial firms.
If somebody gets paid $225,000 for a speech, it must be an unbelievably extraordinary speech.
He was clad in a jacket from the Longshoremen's Union. No accident on a day spent wooing New York's large labor vote. First, he secured the endorsement of the Transit Workers Union, 38,000 strong. Then he joined hundreds of picketing Verizon workers in Brooklyn.
They want to give their CEO $20 million a year in compensation.
Verizon CEO Lowell McAdam responded, "Show me a company that's done more to invest in America," calling the senator's, quote, uninformed views contemptible. Sanders shot back, "I don't want the support of McAdam, Immelt, and their friends in the billionaire class. I welcome their contempt."
That's disgusting.
Clinton, who gave a high-priced speech to Verizon's executives in 2013, also paid a visit to striking Verizon workers, shaking hands for about 5 minutes and then leaving without publicly criticizing their employer. She spent more time at a nearby civil rights summit, implying Sanders has ignored a key voting bloc.
If we're going to ask African Americans to vote for us, we cannot take you or your vote for granted.
If it seems like these two candidates are spending the lion's share of their time here in New York City instead of the rest of the state, that is not your imagination. Back in 2008, more than 50% of the vote in the Democratic primary came from the 5 boroughs. So, Charlie, whoever wins here next Tuesday is likely to win the state's primary.
Thanks, Nancy.